My name is Beth Tabor, and like I said, like Pastor Joe said, my husband and I pastor a church on Como. I'll tell you where it is. It's in Clintonville. And I'm also the executive director of Como Recovery. And that, knowing that will get you nothing. But what Como Recovery is, we are a long-term, faith-based, residential recovery program. We're based on a therapeutic community, which means people come and live with me and my husband and in our other 3 houses. And we primarily deal with opiate addicts. And interestingly enough, I had no idea that was your story. The majority of the people that come to us also, we deal with their pornography and sex addictions. For whatever reason, we mostly have opiate addicts, and that seems to be kind of that goes along with it. So what it looks like when you come and live with us is people come to us. The average stay right now is between 18 months and whenever Sam finishes. She's been with us. Sorry, Sam. She's been with us 20. How long have you been with us?
28 months.
28 months.
30, sorry.
30 months. She will be with us 32 months when she finishes. And that doesn't mean that she did a bad job. It just means it takes people a long time to overcome all of this, everything that they come to us with. We believe that addiction is a disease, and we don't believe that it's a moral failure. But we believe that when people come to us, they believe that they have morally failed. The consequences of their addiction are usually they've robbed everybody blind, they have hurt every person that they love, they are not all that likable, and they certainly don't believe that they're lovable. So even though the chemical changes go on in their brains and we know that the disease, at some point they lose their own choice to continue on. Even in pornography, there are brain changes even with pornography addiction, and they lose their choice. But just because that happens doesn't mean that they're not lovable. And so when they come to us, they have no idea of what unconditional love is. They have no idea we don't say, hey, we don't whack them over the head with the Bible or anything. We just know that they cannot restore themselves. We believe that God can and will make them whole and new.
That's good.
We believe that if they could have fixed themselves, they would have. And not one person could, so they can't. And that means they need a lot of help. They need help from me. They need help from a community that stands with them. I don't recommend everybody live with people. At one point we had like nine women that lived with us. We get the women. Men live in their own house. Women are a little difficult breed. I am one, so it takes, for us, it's living in a community, showing love, showing unconditional love over and over and over. You are lovable, and that's how God works through us. He gives us the tools. And we use everything. We use every tool known to mankind. Our program is peer-led, so we do peer-led counseling. We use AA. We use church, Bible, whole 9 yards. Anything we can get our hands on, we use. Because addiction is it's a tricky thing there. You need everything. But the core of it is our faith in God. There is, I hate to coin the phrase from AA, but there is something bigger than us. What you want to call it, I don't need to name it. To me, it's God and Jesus Christ. To me. But I'm not gonna tell somebody who has no faith at all or doesn't even believe that that they're lovable. You've got to believe in these 5 things. You've got to believe something is bigger than you. And so that's where we start. Sam's story is way more interesting than my story. We've come to know her very, very well. We love her unconditionally, as you may hear in her story. People need to know that the science world and the faith world are not separate. They are the same. You know, if God created us, then he created science. And he created all of these tools that we can use, and we can just need to bring them all together. So this is like a really cool thing. First for Pastor Joe to be able to be here, and then for us to be able to be here as people of faith saying, you know, we believe in all of this, and we use all of it. And so that's what I like to say. I'm going to give you Sam now.
Thank you.